Hi everyone, Rad Drew here. Many of you know that, like you, I love photography. I've been making photographs with film cameras since the 70s, digital cameras since the mid-90s, and with iPhones since about 2010. Watching photography evolve has been almost as much fun as using these various cameras to make photos. Since the introduction of the iPhone, the world of photography has changed dramatically, and one of those changes are the technical advances of mobile photography. For many of us, the iPhone we have today is better than about 95% of the cameras we've owned in our lifetime. That's certainly true for me. With today's iPhone, we can create images that were possible only with a traditional camera, a tripod, and probably a neutral density filter just a few years ago. With the evolution of mobile technology that has come to be called computational photography, our iPhones, even with their smaller sensors, are capable of creating images that rival those of our big cameras. Consider some of the things we can do with today's iPhones. We can now make long exposure photos of streams, waterfalls, and other moving subjects without a tripod or a neutral density filter. We can create portraits and floral photographs with a shallow depth of field and a beautiful bouquet using the iPhone's portrait mode. We can create relatively noise-free night photos using the night mode on our cameras. And we can create marvelously balanced exposures of high contrast landscape scenes with high dynamic range or HDR features that are completely automatic on many of our iPhones. And then using particular accessories, camera apps, and processing tools, we're now creating infrared photos with our iPhone. We can also create data-rich RAW files like those in use by big camera photographers for years, and these allow us more creative control during editing. And we can choose from a variety of built-in cameras of varying focal lengths, from the 13mm ultra-wide to the 77mm telephoto available on the iPhone 14 Pro. With the iPhone 14 Pro, we can now create 48 megapixel sized images that allow us to crop in when necessary and still have plenty of resolution for printing large with integrity. I've been invited by the Villages Photo Club, the Intermediate Photo Club, and the Sunset Point Photography Club to present a 90-minute webinar on February 28th entitled How I Did It, Your Phone as a Creative Tool. I'll be sharing and demonstrating many of these features of the iPhone, as well as covering fundamentals of composition as a reminder that photography is only partly about the technology. I hope to see you on the 28th. You'll find a registration link in the description below. The webinar costs $20, and after the webinar, you'll receive a link to the recording and a PDF of my presentation with links to other resources that I hope are useful to you in your iPhone photography. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on creating.